You're not born thinking like this. You're not born needing constant noise. You're not born checking your phone every few minutes. You're not born losing focus after 10 seconds. And you're definitely not born feeling empty all the time. Something changed you. Slowly, quietly, without you noticing. The internet did not just change your attention span, it changed your personality. The way you think, the way you talk, the way you feel, even the way you see yourself. And the scariest part is, most people still think this version of themselves is real, but it is not. Because little by little, you started becoming whatever the internet rewarded, not what you actually are. And now millions of people wake up every day with the same thoughts, the same opinions, the same attention span, the same behavior, and the same empty feeling inside. Not because they choose this life, but because their mind was slowly saved algorithms designed to keep them distracted. And if you stay in that cycle long enough, you stop hearing your real thoughts completely. Because your mind becomes too loud to recognize yourself anymore. Think about how hard silence feels now. Most people cannot even sit alone for 5 minutes without reaching for their phone. Not because they're busy, but because silence has started feeling uncomfortable. And that should scare you, because silence is where people meet themselves. But now, people escape themselves every second. The moment life becomes quiet, they scroll. The moment they feel stress, they scroll. The moment they feel lonely, they scroll. The moment they feel lost, they scroll. And slowly, their real personality starts disappearing underneath endless noise. You can even see it in conversations now. Nobody listens fully anymore. Nobody stays present anymore. People are physically together, but mentally somewhere else. Always distracted, always overstimulated, always searching for the next thing. And the internet loves this version of you. Because distracted people consume more. Emotionally empty people scroll more. Confused people stay online longer. That's why everything today fights for your attention. Apps, notifications, short videos, trends, opinions, drama, noise. And after years of this, many people no longer know what you truly believe, what you truly enjoy, or even who they truly are anymore. Their personality slowly become a collection of algorithms, trends, viral opinions, and copied behaviors. That is why so many people secretly feel disconnected from themselves now. Because deep down, their mind knows something changed. That is why people feel mentally exhausted even after doing nothing all day. Because constant stimulation destroys mental peace quietly. Your brain never truly rests anymore, it only switches distractions. And maybe that is why so many people feel empty in modern life. Not because life has no meaning, but because they lost connection with themselves. The scary part is, this became normal. Being distracted became normal, being mentally absent became normal, being addicted to stimulation became normal. And people laugh about it. They joke about having no attention span, they joke about being addicted to their phones, they joke about never being able to focus without realizing they're joking about losing control over their own mind. And the longer this continues, the harder it becomes to hear your real self underneath all the noise. Because eventually, you stop asking, what do I actually want? They start asking, what keeps me distracted? Maybe the real problem is not that people changed. Maybe the real problem is that nobody notices they're changing anymore. And one day, many people will wake up feeling disconnected from their own life, without understanding that they slowly traded their attention, their peace, their personality, and their mind for endless distraction. But the beautiful thing is, the moment you become aware of this, you're already different from most people. Because awareness breaks the cycle. Awareness brings you back to yourself. So maybe healing in modern life is not becoming somebody new. Maybe healing is simply removing all the noise long enough to hear who you were before the world became too loud. Because deep down, your real personality is still there. Buried underneath distractions, buried underneath algorithms, buried underneath endless stimulation, waiting for silence to find it again.